You're playing touch butt with that dork in the park.
If I were to fight him, you know, God willing, inshallah, I beat Mosar, and I do get the crack. I do think I have a great style to neutralize his offense. Bro, most of these guys are striking with him. I ain't doing that, bro. I ain't doing that. We sitting there looking for our takedown, and then we're gonna have to make it a grappling match. You know, I'm trying to get the dub. I'm not trying to get my head and my brain sent to the next dimension again. I'm good on that. But I think it's cool that people were even mentioning that. I didn't even see that tweet yet. So hopefully Jake can actually find that. But I think that would be a crazy match for multiple reasons. One, obviously, because Merab and I are boys. Merab is also boys with Ilia, so I don't know what that turns into, right? But I'm not even trying to put that negative energy in the air. I don't know. I just don't know. But thankfully, I don't have to worry about that anytime soon. I got one other tough opponent in front of me, and then we kind of go from there.
I was impressed with it, but whether he can hang with Islam or not on the ground, I would have to say no, based on what I see with everybody. And Islam, the only person that really did the most with him was Habib. And at the end of the day, the longer you grapple with Islam, the worse it's going to get. The one that's the hardest to do and should not be advisable on my end would be boxing. You know, he's got great boxing. You know, like I said, he's got the best boxing, I believe, in the whole division. You know, all divisions, not just one, all of them. So that would be an area I'd be foolish to want to, try to go up against boxing for boxing. That's not a smart move, and it just would be like if Ilia decided to go submission for submission with Islam. That's not a smart move on his part either.
After Khamzat Chimaev's decisive win over Robert Whittaker, everyone in the MMA community is under the impression Khamzat will get the next title shot due to Dana White rushing to Khamzat right after the win. Sean Strickland took to X to let everyone know what he thinks. Sean stated, "Understand one thing. I am next in line. It's been said, it's been written. January or February, me and Dricus are scrapping. Go back to Chechnya and wait a few months. Wait, sorry, UAE. You're not all wed in Chechnya, but hey, crypto scams while you wait."
Champion. Khamzat Chimaev.
Tak, show him man.
Ilia
Tuporia. וואו, אמרת לה, הגעתי שם, גם אמר מקום, הגעתי שם, הלווי. עוד שם. חמזת מרקה, חמזת מרקה.
Ilia was in an orthodox stance, just like this. He steps forward, steps deep with his left leg, opens up his palm just to set up his right hand. So he steps with his left leg, opens up the palm, comes over the top while Max is reaching and his feet are square, and cracks him with the right hand. He wobbles him pretty bad. The finishing sequence, let me go over that one more time. Orthodox stance just like this. He steps forward as Max backs up and squares up his feet. Steps forward, left hook, comes over the top, boom. Right hand, and it smokes Max. So again, remember, he stepped in with a 3-2, but he stepped in just to get Max looking at that left hand, and he brought the right hand over top. One more time, he steps in, throws the left hand, Max reaches to parry, boom, and he cracks him with the right hand to the lips and wobbles him. On the finishing combo, he snuck in there. At first, he tries to go a shoulders 3-2. Yep, that's good. So at first, he tries to throw a shoulders 3-2. And the good thing he does, when people are hurt, it's always good to get him looking at something else before you throw your kill shot. He throws a right hand 3-2. Max interrupts it with a knee up the middle, gets his feet set. He's still in great balance and throws a clean left hook. Boom, left hook on the lips. One more time. Again, he throws the right hand. Max throws a knee up the middle. It kind of interrupts him. He's still in good position. Bing, to throw a clean left hook right on the lips, and it sat Max down. That's a good thing. In MMA these days, a lot of people are just switching stances so much. But Ilia is a perfect example of why really perfecting one stance or the other, keeping your balance good. He's always in good position to throw hard shots. His balance isn't really off. You'll really never see Ilia a ton square up his feet like that.
Shout out to Magomed Ankalaev. He did everything that was asked of him, and I'm happy to hear. As for the comments in the post-fight press conference, I'm very happy to hear that he is going to be next. That should be the fight. You can make a strong case that he should have been next after the Johnny Walker win. They didn't give it to him then. At some point, a decision has to be made when someone is on a streak like that. Like, we got to give it to him, right? And it's somewhat reminiscent of the Bilal Muhammad streak. And so they are going to give it to him. Love that. That's the way it should be. Is it going to be the most exciting pay-per-view of all time? Is it going to sell the most pay-per-views? No. But unbeaten in that many, I think it's 12 now. He's got to get it. Solid win over Alexander Rakic. It would be a travesty if he's not next. He even tried to speak English in the post-fight interview. Love that.
Sharaputhin Magomedov's coach had an interview after Sharabullet's crazy KO Saturday. His coach states that his next fight will be in Saudi Arabia on February 1st. The coach said, "We already began preparations for February 1st. We don't know who the opponent will be, but the date is set. It's going to be February 1st in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It may be Israel Adesanya, but we don't know yet." Conor McGregor has been hinting at a comeback for a few weeks now. From posting pad work sessions to daily runs which fans have been recording.
Hi, Conor. Yes, let's go. Believe in Jesus and you will go to heaven.
Thank you, sure.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Jesus loves us all.
Yeah. Jesus changed my life.
God bless you, bro. Me too.
Yeah. Have a nice day, Conor.
God bless you.
Then Conor McGregor posted a picture after a boxing session. It's rumored that a fight is in talks between Conor McGregor and Dan Hooker early of 2025.